Yo. I know what the fuck going on. This is the Packers live. You know, all my Packers. Oh shit. But y'all know what's going on. You know how you rocking. You know what I'm saying? What my live been up to? You know? I know y'all been missing me. I'm not going live today. Yeah. Shit, man. I just been working. Working. How y'all feeling today? Y'all pray. Y'all woke up, brushed your teeth, and y'all prayed. And y'all gave God prayer. I sure did. I ain't brushed my teeth yet, but yeah, I've been cooking my brother some food and stuff. But I gave God a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Gave God a prayer. Hallelujah. But let's get down. I've been watching the senior. I've been watching the Senior Bowl practices. I told to y'all. I showed half a dozen. I showed like three people. I showed three people the players that are big, fast, use their hands, that you know knock the player down. And hey man, if we can get those, if we can just hit on three guys that I chose, three of them, I will be happy. And then it's a lot. It's a lot of guys that run a 4-4, 4-3, 4-2. This receiving class. They're not big, but they quick. They can catch. Route run is okay. Ain't nothing like you know. Ain't nothing like to have a speed guy, but they can sure catch. But it's really like a handful of people that can win 50-50 ball. See if these guys, if you don't burn them, if they don't burn DB, they're in trouble. That's basically it. But there's a lot of skinny guys that need to put some more weight. Like for real. I know a couple guys. I wish we could do film watching on here, but hey, we hey us Packer fans, my Packers Kingdom squad. We need to make a Discord. All Packer fans. We need to make a Discord, just us. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. All right. So Tr love his his Wisconsin buddies. I think we need to. I think we need to link to yo yo.
Hey, Taylor,
What you doing,
what's
man?
going on? What's going on?
Hold on. Ooh, this hot. I'm up here cooking right now, man.
Right on.
It's getting hot in here. Man, how you been though?
Not too bad. Waiting for winter to end.
You said you wait till winter ends?
Yep. Sick of it.
I love it. I would love it. It's winter and it's hot as hell right now.
I would like some warmth. That'd be good.
I mean, too, you up in Wisconsin, you up in Minnesota, you ain't gonna get
Yes.
no, you ain't get no sun.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the switch spot?
Well, means I gotta move.
No.
Have a place up north in the winter and go south in the, or no, sorry, go south in the winter. Have a place up north in the summer. That sounds nice. What you making?
Some bacon, some bacon and pancakes for my little brother.
So you're making bacon on the oven or the stove, huh?
Uh-huh.
I found the best way to do bacon is
What?
you take a baking sheet, you put down a piece of parchment paper, you put the bacon on the parchment paper, put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 18 minutes, and it comes out perfect. Nice and crispy, not chewy.
Oh, my brother like his stuff crispy. I like mine's chewy.
But I've done bacon a lot of different ways, and I just found the oven turns out the best, from my opinion. This is a cooking show, everyone. We're going to be exchanging recipes. We're going to be talking about baking, sautéing, and French sauces. So, if you're all interested in recipes and cooking, please stay tuned.
My dad said I should do a cooking class, culinary arts,
You should. Do you like cooking?
because I can cook like hell.
You should then.
I know, but it's a lot to learn.
Oh,
but
sure.
it
But
don't matter. I can open my own restaurant.
run a business, that's tough. But yeah, there's always something to learn. Even if you're the best chef in the world, there's always something to learn.
Gordon Ramsay act like he don't he learned everything.
Yeah, but he's just a personality. I'm sure he's a great chef, but
His personality is messed up. Like he yell at his like he supposed to help, not hurt them or offend them.
yeah, but that's the show, right?
Mm.
People tune in for that. I don't like the negativity.
Yeah, I've been looking at the this is the senior bowl for the come on. So I want to look at the Senior Bowl. Hey. You think Green Bay should connect with more Wisconsin colleges?
Well,
I think
not
so. Like keep the ingredients in the hometown. Yeah.
yeah, to some extent. I mean,
Because Wisconsin got a whole lot of stars. They
uh,
got a whole lot of stars in the draft. A whole lot. And they're really good. The Wisconsin is falling up the boards.
Well, yeah, that could be. I mean, I always think it's a good idea to try to get their offensive linemen. They obviously have an offensive line factory there. A lot of professionals from the offensive line. And recently they've had some success on defense. Obviously, the Watt brothers is one example. But um, I,
Man,
I
I can't
I don't
believe.
know if I don't know if I just draft Wisconsin players just because they're Wisconsin, but
No, it's just they ain't big though. They
oh
big,
yeah,
and
some of the
we
big yeah,
like
those
they.
far those farm boys, right?
You get
the,
them, you get them Jordan Davis out there.
yeah, there's some massive human beings, yeah, for sure.
Man, but they got a lot. They produce a lot of receivers though. They produce a lot.
Uh,
They produce a lot of running backs.
Running backs,
Line
yes.
rarely corners and safeties, but linebackers is they. That's who in the NFL is their linebackers.
They always have great linebackers, yeah.
Okay, we need to find a DB coach because don't forget DB coach got to be connected to the passing game and DB and assistant coach.
Yeah.
I think Steve. What's his name? Is his name Steve Wilkins from the intern head coach that's a free agent now from the Panthers? His name is Wilkins, and the 49ers are already on a job for DC.
Sure, they need one, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand like why it's taking Green Bay Packers so long just to find somebody. Like,
Yeah, they need to find someone with the right fit who fits in with the coaching staff. You may not like it, but you know,
but we need aggressive guys. Like, I mean, like I said, like I hate to put the man Matt LaFleur down, but he's not fit for this team. He's not fit for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's fit for the office, but as a head coach, he's not fit. He's not a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator.
yeah.
Because
Well,
because the reason why you won 13 games because of Aaron Rodgers. You can't go to Justin Fields. You can't go to Chicago Bears and win 13 games.
yeah. Rogers is a huge part of it, but it is a team game, right?
But but
And
but
and,
but, but think
and
about it. This team was stacked already. Tr. It was
really,
stacked.
really,
Offense was stacked. Offense was stacked. MVS, Lucas Patrick, a healthy Bakhtiari, a healthy Elton Jenkins. And we were literally a top two O line for the past 19, 20, and 21.
they were good. A little weak on the right side. They've
When you
been
have
weak.
Devontae that nobody can cover, no corner can cover in the NFL, that make your life easier. Now you see what happens when you lose the best man in football. What happens? Easy, that fast.
Yeah.
If you're a good coach, Andy Reid is a coach. That is a coach. I don't know
Well,
about I don't know about the Eagles head coach. I don't know. It just his team is too loaded to Jalen Hurts is a star. He was a star already. He was a first round. So he's a system quarterback.
well, I think we're being a little hard on LaFleur. I think we just have to. We don't really know. I mean,
Look,
they've
you
been
see, look, you
successful,
see, I'm not
but
being
but
negative towards him today.
yeah, please don't. Let's be positive.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is that everybody making moves, and I wonder what we doing. Is they watching all of 2022 or something, or doing homework? I
Well,
want to know what's on their minds
dude, they're
because
doing work. They just don't. Not like other teams. They're not very outward about it. I mean,
you said
they're
Packers.
not sitting around doing nothing.
But
They are not sitting around
yeah,
doing
I
nothing.
understand that,
I guarantee that.
but I understand that. But the Packers, what they do is that they want cheap. They waiting for the cheap market. That's their plans,
They
which
kind of
makes
have
no
to.
sense.
They kind of have to, though, for players.
Not for coaches.
But I don't think they're waiting. I don't think they're being cheap for coaches. They just they
You're
just want
very
to find the right fit.
yeah, but you find one of these soft coaches though that's gonna tolerate that's gonna tolerate. They want more people like Hackett, and we don't. That's why, man. Like we don't need no more nice guys. You see, Aaron Rodgers talks trash to his head coach anytime he wants to. This is why nobody wants. This is why nobody wants to coach Green Bay because Aaron Rodgers with that attitude. Look at Kyle
Yeah,
Murray. Look at Kyle Murray. Nobody want to coach Kyle Murray because he got an attitude. Who wants to coach a knucklehead that ain't gonna
yeah.
listen? And Aaron Rodgers is one of them. We might as well just fire Matt LaFleur and let Aaron Rodgers be the head coach. Since he want to be head coach so bad, let him coach the team and see how it feels. Let's see how stressful it feels to be the player and the coach. Look at Tom
It's
Brady. Tom Brady tried it and he failed.
it's
Soon
too
as
much.
soon as Bruce Arians left, what happened? Look at their season go by. Downhill. You got you got Bruce Arians to leave to move from head coaching job for you can be the coach and the player. And look, it didn't go far. You got so stressed out, you retired. You see how stressful? But if you have a loaded team like the Eagles, ain't no stressing. When you got a player that's on $1 million deal and you can load up like Aaron Rodgers. All right, look at Aaron Rodgers. You made all this money, right? You say you made all this money. Why you need 100 more zeros? You say you wealthy, right? Wealthy people supposed to give. You
It's
rich.
it's in his case, Taylor. It's not the money is a part of it, but it's more about leverage for him. He just
Oh,
wants leverage so he can dictate what happens to him. That's all
okay,
that salary is about. It's about leverage.
but now you hurting us at the end of the day. You're hurting us. You happy or us fans are suffering? Like, do you even care about your fans? Like, man, we got man looking at like man, Aaron, I'll be backing you up 24/7. You ain't giving me no money, or you ain't giving this team no money. Now, if you tweak that deal, you give them some money, and you win MVP and a Super Bowl, man, look, I tell everybody, I'll put you up there with Brady. Right now, you not with Brady right now. I
No.
mean, you passed Brady in regular season, but not in playoff. I need playoff Aaron Rodgers, man. I need that clutch Aaron Rodgers in 2011, 2012, 2013, when it was fun, when I knew I could count on you. Like I'm scared to give you the ball. I look last year, like 2021. Look, Tr. I can literally point out and say we're gonna beat them, we're gonna beat them, and we're gonna beat them. And we beat them. Now I can't even do it because it's a roller coaster ride. I even got scared of Chicago Bears game. I got scared playing the Los Angeles Rams. I just got scared.
Yeah, it was a tough year, but you got injuries, you got you know,
That's why. That's
there was a
why
lot. There was
the
a
only
lot that happened, and
the
there's a
only
lot that
thing that
happens.
I give, only thing Manafort did right now is get a new trainer. That's the quickest thing he has done. Get a trainer. Well, no, you promoted her to a full-time trainer.
Yeah,
That's the only thing you have done. While everybody else out here getting DCs, getting TV coaches, like we need to react fast because think about it. We wait and wait. All the good coaches are going to be gone. And then another mistake. Another mistake. We need a new running back coach. Look, TR, it got
Okay.
so bad. Aaron Jones, look. I was running the ball with Aaron Jones, right, in Madden. He fumbled in the biggest moment of the game and I lost. They just easily just popped him and he fumbled. That's how bad it is. Even in the video game, TR, he like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a video game.
Cause I got the PS5 of this. I got the real life of it. What if you fumble a lot, you're gonna fumble.
Yep.
I got the new the future game. So you need to buy one. You're gonna love it. But I'm just saying, man, I just want to go back to the championship. It feels so good talking about my team going to the NFC Championship. It feels good
Yeah.
to win. I don't know what person in the world likes to lose. Unless you got nothing to prove. Aaron Rodgers, you do have something to prove. Because I can't even put you up with Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. Eli Manning and Peyton, they both got 2 rings. I can't put you up there with the Manning brothers right now. I can't. I can put you with the guy with 1 ring. Wait, how many? Don't Brett Stark got like 2, 3 rings?
Who?
What's his name? Brett. Oh, what's his
Bart?
name? Stark. Before
Bart Starr?
Brett Favre.
Yeah, well, Bart, he got 2 Super Bowls and a number of other championships. So, yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
Look. At least he got 2 Super Bowls. Why Brett Favre can get 2 Super Bowls and Aaron Rodgers keep the tradition going with 2 Super Bowls? Right now, we'll be up with the Patriots. All we have to do is win 1 more Super Bowl in each decade.
yeah, I know. It's hard, Taylor. You know it's hard. The NFL, the way it's built today, is built for parity. They don't want dynasties.
It's not hard. It's just that
It,
the refs make it hard. It's not none of that stuff. It's the refs make it hard. If the refs stop being blind, stop playing favorites, this NFL would be normal. But since you got people like Patrick Mahomes, it's the NFL nowadays is they favorite people. They favorite teams. Vegas tell you all day who gonna win. The Vegas, the bettors, they tell you who's gonna win. This game right here is all about betting, all about millions of dollars in betting.
sure.
Who?
So then,
What
why?
man wants to lose?
Then
What
why
man
are
wants
we
to lose anyway?
fans? Why should we care?
The only game that's I say is rigged. The only team I say that's rigged. We get rigged. Packers get rigged. Aaron Rodgers get rigged. You see what they do against us, the refs. But they let the Chiefs, they let the Josh Allen, they let all the other cats get their way. Aaron Rodgers is a superstar. Aaron Rodgers is a star. Where's his flag? Where's his love? TR, I know you be seeing Aaron Rodgers get flipped like a carpet bag. You see him get pancaked. No flags. And he stays inside the pocket. He's not outside the pocket. He's right in the center of the middle, and they crush him like that. Do some stuff like that to Brady. You see what happened to that dude in the Falcons? He got fined and he got ejected. This by sacking the quarterback. This by sacking Brady. Why Aaron Rodgers don't get that? Because they
Yeah,
hate
there's
Rodgers.
there's an argument to be made, but again, why should we care then if it's all rigged up and they favor certain players and teams? Why should we care?
It's because they need to understand that people is people is betting like crazy and
Yeah,
lose, and they ready to go psycho and kill somebody.
yeah,
It's sickening. Don't why y'all like? But we all know it's the mafia. It's the big mob. That's the big mob. And Glendale, whoever that the dude that owns this, runs the NFL. He go what the big man say. The money, the guys with the big money. He do what they say, and I
yeah.
hate
It wouldn't surprise me. And if that was the case, we should boycott. We shouldn't even watch it.
exactly. We shouldn't watch it because your favorite team will never go to the Super Bowl because of that.
Yeah, that's why partially I don't take the game so serious. If the Packers lose, I get upset, but I let it go. I'm not going to let it affect my life negatively.
Cause it's like Aaron Rodgers. You see how Aaron Rodgers plays. It looks like he goes by the script. That's what it looks like. He go by what the page tell him to do. He go off script, bad things happen. Everybody else can go off script. It's script for Tom Brady to win Super Bowl. It's already there. It's already telling you who's gonna win it. Even the Simpsons give it up. I never seen Aaron Rodgers on the Simpsons. I never seen Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl on the Simpsons. Never. I always see them lose. It just I don't know. Maybe people need to stop following the rules. Maybe the NFL needs to be hold against and get get the FBI investigation involved in this. Because people losing their houses, people losing their kids, people losing their wives. They bet everything on one team, one pot.
Well, well,
All the
that's
money
just
go in. Whoever
that's
wins it
just
all.
that's
That's what
just stupid.
it's
But I'll
just.
tell you what, Taylor, if you can extrapolate what you just said and move it to the bigger picture, and you bet there are people who are stealing from us, who are going against people, and that happens everywhere on all levels of life. So it doesn't surprise me that the NFL is the same way. It's about money and greed and power. What are we going to do about it?
But the thing is that they let the Bills, let the Chiefs up. A lot of teams win a Super Bowl. It seems like the league just target us. What? Oh, I am. It's like the NFL just target us. They love the meme of Aaron Rodgers. They love the meme of Aaron Rodgers is fraudulent. I heard you, Kyle. I'm not a robot. They love to poke at Aaron Rodgers. They love it. They've been doing that. They've been treating that man wrong since the vaccinations. Ever since then, the league didn't like him no more. Like the commentators.
Yeah,
Everybody
the
stopped
mo-
liking him because he didn't want, man, you know that vaccine is killing a lot of people?
yeah, the jury's out. And yeah, I don't disagree. When he speaks his mind, and if it goes against what the NFL wants, yeah, I don't disagree. I agree.
There's a reason why they won't let that man go to the Super Bowl. Because he speaks the truth about stuff that no NFL player don't want to talk about right now.
Yeah,
The NFL is the Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allen. They worry about winning the ring, so they keep their mouth shut. Tom Brady,
Yeah.
keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, see what he do? All of a sudden, he can't get back to the Super Bowl no more.
Now that he's at the end of his career, he's talking more about what he really believes and what he does. And he's not wrong. He can do what he wants. But you're right. If people don't like it, and then people vilify him.
The NFL is a plantation, basically. You play football, but it's really a cotton field. It's slavery. You just get paid for it. Because
Yeah.
once you lock in, think about it. Look at Deshaun Watson. As soon as he about to leave Texas, all of a sudden, all these people come with lawsuits.
Yeah. That was a bit weird.
That's just showing you that black people have no leverage. We got to go through cases after cases just to prove we're innocent.
Yeah.
Tom Brady,
There's
he do what he will
there's
please.
there's
Josh
profit
Allen,
and power. There's profit and power in keeping people down. And that's what's evil in the world.
John Madden started all this.
How? Explain.
So he knew, but he knew shit was gonna get out of hand. I've been hearing a lot of theories about John Madden, that he was racist to black folks.
Okay.
And he used black folks to get his profit. Because without black people, the sports would be good. No sport would be good right now. Because
Okay.
black people, we breed football. We breed basketball. We breed any sport. We dominant.
I agree.
Football was an all white man sport. Because don't forget about the segregation days, black
Yeah.
people, Martin Luther King days, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks. So, so no black man, but a few black people played. So I think a couple of black folks played. That was exceptions. Like the Jackie Robinsons, who else? The O.J. Simpsons. Them type of guys made it. Because they was well respected and they brought in a lot of money for teams. Any team O.J. Simpson went to brought money. Any team Jackie Robinson went to brought money.
Well, yeah, everything's about money, right? Um, and one thing people forget is how, like, if you look back at the Lombardi years, how Coach Lombardi embraced Afro American players, and if you look at those teams that won championships, there are a lot of black players who are now in the Hall of Fame from those years.
Yeah, because they exceptions though.
Exactly, but you need good people like that in positions of power to recognize what's right and wrong and to do what's in the best
I
interest
just
of.
think I just think that we need somebody else as the owner of the NFL. We need somebody else.
A different
Whatever his name is,
commissioner.
he's not good.
Goodell, he's a clown.
He's the biggest clown in the why? Like, first of all, you cutting off, you make billions of dollars, and you only give salaries $200 something to make it work. You make billions of dollars. Each team can get 300, at least 300 mil, 300 a piece. You make all this money instead of you getting you want to. A lot of people get hurt from turf, and you see that. And what are you
Yeah.
doing? The Broncos have to come out of cash money. The owners of Broncos have to come out cash only to buy a grass with their money. You make all these money, all these billions of dollars from tickets, from or you know, and also I'm glad for football because in basketball, because all these sports is giving back to the kids that's in need. The people with the diseases, they doing it. Okay, football doing a good foundation for the kids, which I love. But what about in the dark sense? Y'all showing us all the light stuff y'all do. What about in the dark? What do y'all do for yourselves? How do y'all come up with all the money? What do y'all do?
Yeah. If you want to look at it from that perspective, we should be boycotting the NFL. If you think about it,
The NBA is showing freedom, but football it's like slaves running at each other. Okay, back in Rome days, what was their football? What was their basketball? Two lions fighting each other, two men fighting each other to the death. Now look, football is the same way. You hit somebody so hard they can die.
yeah, it's the same idea.
It just I just don't know.
Yeah, well,
Like you go to China, like you go to places like China overseas, they ain't gonna rig. They ain't gonna rig it. You go over say play overseas football, that's the good football. This football is pick and choose who to win. Let 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 the people play football with let people do what they love.
yeah,
Get some helmets that's gonna protect the head. Y'all make all this money and y'all don't even care about the player's safety.
yes. And then take care of the players when they retire.
Exactly. The players taking care of themselves. The
Yeah, it's
care of
it's
themselves.
just it's disgusting what
Like the
they've
NBA,
done.
the NBA is gonna take care of everybody. Everybody gets taken care of. Why you rarely see a person die in NBA? I mean, when they get tired, they ready for it. They prep. They trainers prep for it. Football, it's more fit. Y'all know what we're getting into. It's like same thing. It's like signing yourself, signing your soul away. You sign that deal now. That owner owns you. You can't do nothing, especially if you put a no trade clause on you. He controls you. He can control your life. You can't even discipline your kid when you play football. You can't. You go to jail. You hit your kid one time, you go to jail because they own you. They own the right to you. Look at Adrian Peterson. Look at Ray Rice. All them cats. You can't even chastise your kids. If they do something good, basically you gotta let them. You gotta let them do what they want because you can't do nothing. You see what Adrian Peterson when he chastised his kid outside? What happened to him? What happened to his career?
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on those things,
That's what I'm saying.
but I hear what you're saying.
Let us
But in
let us have fun. Let us have fun. Let all 32 teams have opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. That's not always favor the Chiefs, favor the Bills. Man, favorite all 32 teams. I don't care if it's the Houston Texans. Let football ride. Let football
yeah,
play football. Back in the days, football wasn't like this. I'm
but
telling you,
that, but
Ed Reed,
that,
Ray Lewis, if they lay a hit on you, that's a flag. That is jail time. Ray Lewis will not survive in this era. It's too soft.
So
Okay,
yeah.
because
So
Ray
just
Lewis gonna dent your head.
let's just take a breath here and identify what the real problem is.
The real
You
problem is
know
that
what the real problem is money.
this league.
Anytime you get money involved and big money involved in things, then that's when it becomes compromised.
Keep politics out of football. Keep politics off.
Politics and money.
Politics.
Anytime, and there's money in politics too. That's what ruins politics. It's money, man. It's evil.
We just, man, money's the root of all evil. We're just a puppet. We're just a puppets.
Yes.
They playing with
It,
our lives. It's like a dice game in them. They laugh and joke and kick back in big houses and watch TV. And I bet you this team gonna win. And
yeah.
they do and they probably pay the players. Like, one thing when I saw it was rigged when Patrick Mahomes didn't beat Joe Burrow. Patrick Mahomes could have beat Joe Burrow last 2021. But the Rams, they cheat. They made sure the Rams made it to the Super Bowl and won it. They made sure because it was a home game. It was in SoFi. The Rams, LA was not going to let the Rams come lose not go to Super Bowl at home.
Think of all the money.
Man, if it was just me, man. Why do you think a lot of people drop away from football? A lot of people, they go invest in something else because football is not the same.
That's right. That's
The
why, Taylor, I say it's entertainment. It's like
Man, it
watching
is
a movie.
until
I
I see
don't
some.
take it I don't take it serious.
If
It's,
I see
you
some,
know,
if until I see some improvement, football just a game that it's like a big casino. It's a casino. It's a casino. It's a casino in Vegas. One slip, you lose. It's like the
yeah,
casino with a little ball where they trick it and thinking that you winning and
yeah.
get you addicted. That's how football is. That's how basketball is.
Game over.
I think the only thing that ain't rigged is baseball and soccer. I think those are the only
It's
two sports
funny.
I know that ain't rigged right now.
It's funny because baseball would be the easiest to rig.
Exactly.
and and
So
it has been. And it has been in the past.
why they letting the soccer players and the baseball players play until play to the extent, but football and basketball gotta be rigged. That's what I'm saying. These people pick and choose because they know everybody watch basketball, everybody watch football. Nobody really
Uh,
watching soccer and baseball.
Again, Taylor, it's money, right? Where is the money at?
Baseball make more. Baseball make more money than football players combined.
Well, the players do. Agreed. Yes.
Man, they be signing players. They sign players 10-year deal almost to $1 billion.
But that also points out the flaw in baseball. Baseball isn't very interesting because they can buy their teams. You can buy the best players, and the teams with the most money can buy their
They
championships.
need some.
And that is not interesting. So from that perspective, a salary cap, I think, is what keeps everything in line, and at least the
Same
teams
thing in
all on
soccer.
an even playing field.
See, soccer and baseball, you can buy your team. Football, basketball, and football, you can't. You gotta go by salary. You gotta go by how much that you can get.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it gets complicated when you're talking about all the economics of different sports and economics of everything. So, But if you see injustices, if you see things you don't like, that's wrong. Follow the money, and you'll find your answer.
I know, but I know what's the wrong thing. It's just that.
How do you
What?
change it?
How we get to this? We're supposed to be talking about the draft and stuff. How we got right here? You see,
Taylor,
you
it's
see,
interesting. It's interesting.
you see. When you talk about something, when something's good happens, when you talk about something instead of this football, you can talk all day about it. Like literally,
Yep.
you can talk all day why the game is rigged. There's so many different ways you can talk about it. But back on course. Um, TR, you need to watch. You need to watch some players, man. At least three. At least three. Like, why you don't send me some of your Wisconsin boys?
Because I don't follow the draft and the college and all that, Taylor. I'm sorry, dude. I go by what I watch the players you send me, but
So you have nobody in Wisconsin in mind. Like you don't
well,
watch.
yeah, sure, there are good players that I'd like to see on the team, but I don't know how they compare to what else is out there.
I want to see highlights of what kind of. All right. I want to
Okay,
see highlights of the guys that maybe. Hey,
okay.
maybe.
I'll find some and send you. Like one is the linebacker Nick Herbig. I like. I like him in the mid round somewhere. You know, I'll send it to you. You showed me tape of Benton, the defensive lineman from Wisconsin. He's a good prospect.
Yeah, he's expected to go top the second round, top second round.
Yeah, he's good.
I know
They're
I know
often
about that. I know about that linebacker that you said. I know about him.
okay. He's good.
So yeah, and also they're supposed to have a guard coming out. A guard. That's what round
Yeah,
4 5. But it's a
yeah.
lot of
Was
good people that
their offensive line is filled with 4 and 5 star players. I mean, their line is always good. So
we need to get Jim Leonard, man. We got to go all in on Jim Leonard.
I wonder what he's doing. There's like
Free
nothing
agent,
on him.
waiting on somebody to pick him up.
He's
Maybe
either going to become a DC at a major college or maybe get a
we need to
hit
throw some
hit.
money at this man that he can't refuse.
It yeah, you
It's
could,
a
but
long term deal. Like
but every coach has to weigh the situation and they have to think forward 5, 10 years down the road. Where do they want to be? And maybe that coaching position in Green Bay isn't gonna give them the path forward that they want to get to. It, so it's not always as easy as money for some of these
I
dudes.
just think that people don't want to be in Green Bay because of Rodgers. Because Rodgers, you can have a top of line defense. If your offense can't put up 21 points a game, then it's a waste.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of factors, but
Like you see,
some
look what the
dudes,
Broncos did. Broncos got Sean Payton.
yeah, I that they're stupid. Well, Sean Payton isn't any better than Mike McCarthy. Look
McCarthy
at it.
actually better.
Exactly. Why are you giving up
And Mike
picks and
McCarthy
all
and Mike McCarthy
stupid?
had one or less. Sean
Mm-hmm.
Payton, Sean Payton had elite offense, elite defense, and elite special teams. Mark McCarthy didn't have none of that stuff, and he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He won the Super Bowl with people off the streets.
yeah, that was dumb.
Hey,
Now
let the
what?
Broncos
What?
feel important. They for have another year, another 2, 3 years of non Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Sean Payton, Sean Payton ain't never built up a team. Sean Payton goes to a team that's stacked already. Broncos is stacked. They low key
yeah,
stacked. They just need to retool some stuff on offense and defense, and stuff like that, they good. See, that's why he take the Houston Texans job, because he don't like to rebuild.
Dude,
He
they
don't
have
like.
no picks. Denver has no picks. They gave them all away.
They got a lot of third rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all. Look at the 49ers. The 49ers is terrible too. But they just know how to draft prospects. They just know how to hit.
They have a good
49ers 49ers
yeah.
49ers been hitting on drafts every year. They hit on look at Drake Jackson. We could have got Drake Jackson in day 3. Who we picked up we picked up a guard in day 3 that didn't even touch the field.
You do yeah. I imagine it's difficult to know too.
It's not difficult. It's just that I guarantee you put me on a scouting team, I guarantee you this team will be in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you. Oh, let me be the GM. Let me be the head coach. I don't sleep already as it is.
Well, you gotta sleep, buddy.
Let me be the head coach. I guarantee you, I had this team. I had Aaron Rodgers. Giving me $30 million. Shit, you see it. If Tom Brady, if Ben Belichick was telling Tom Brady, look, give us some money, and I'll get you this weapon. Hell yeah, I'll give us some money. If you're gonna give me a Randy Moss, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Aaron Rodgers have never said that I'm gonna retire and stuff, that Devontae Allen would have signed that damn deal. He would have signed it. I'm guaranteeing you right now he'll be a Packer, but we'd be in Cap Hill. But we'd be a Packer right now.
Yeah.
But at least we'd be in a Cap Hill going to a Super Bowl. We could be in Cap Hill with Devontae Allen. You got the number 1 receiver in the league. Without Devontae Allen, I'll say that we will never win to the NFC Championship. Both years. I don't think so. I don't even think Aaron Rodgers will be a 2-time MVP, a back-to-back MVP either while Adam.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You see he can't do it. You see Aaron Rodgers was terrible this year while Adam. Terrible. When you had that Sankey Blakey, most of your career, that the best receiver in football, and you lose him, and you don't apply pressure on the GM to get you a D-Hop, to get you. Look, hey, we could have got Marquise Brown. What? What?
You go pick up Joshua from the. Oh, my bad, you can't drive. I just like that. My bad.
What? Pick him up from where?
To his house.
Oh.
My bad. I'm in the car.
You see what I'm saying? We could have got Marquise Brown. But did we make a play on him? Nope. No, we did. Picked up Sammy Watkins.
Yeah. What I'm hearing you saying, and I agree with you, is the Packers got to get out of the way they've been doing things for the last 10 years. They need to break that and get up to times with building team.
You see what the Eagles went to go get for Jalen Hurts?
Yep.
Brown. You see what the Titans went to go get? Treylon Burks.
Yep.
All these teams went aggressive. They are aggressive. We're not.
Well,
teams that want to live off the future. And obviously the future ain't going nowhere. You got to worry about the present, not the future. Don't be like the Rams and trade for everybody. Be like the Eagles. Trade. Don't trade or don't overpay for players. Trade. You can trade your thirds, your sixes, your fifths. You could trade something like that, but don't give him a premium pick unless he elite. We could
Yeah.
have Marquise. Look, we could have Marquise Brown. We could have had. Man, we could have went all in on receivers. We could have had. We could have had Devontae Parker. He was up for. We could have had Keanu Harris. We could have went all in on those two guys. I don't care if as long as we can say that Good tried. How can we say he tried? And you definitely Aaron Rodgers is going to be with more rookies. You think he want to be on a team with a bunch of rookies? That man is going to be pushing 40. Look at Tom Brady team compared to Aaron Rodgers team. Look at the difference. They got veterans. They got proven veterans. Mike Evans, a 1K receiver once again. All them Julio, they got all them players. There are, they in cap hell too as well, but because of the Tom Brady contract, the dead money.
Yeah.
But just look at it. You can trade for a Kendrick Barnes. You could have traded for Claypool. I wouldn't care. Or day 2 is expensive, but I think Claypool would have did better on this offense. Alan Lazard asked for $15-17 million because Aaron Rodgers hold him back. This team right.
I don't agree with that.
Manafort ain't fit for this team. He ain't. It's too much blocking. Too much. And Alan Lazard wants to be a receiver. He tired of blocking. He wants to be used as a receiver.
I'm not as high.
He don't want to be that dirty worker guy. He don't want to go all the time and block. He wants to catch passes.
So does everyone, but I don't believe Lazard has the talent you may think he has. I just don't see it.
He got the talent. We all thought he definitely had the talent.
He is going to get paid, and we're not going to match that.
It's just that Alan Lazard, if Alan Lazard goes to another team and get 1K yards, then that you can tell that this team was holding back a lot of stars. MVS went to the Chiefs if they win a Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what, Taylor. I don't know what I'd do, but if Lazard was to get 1,000 yards somewhere else next year, I would be shocked.
At least 900 yards. At least.
I would be shocked.
I'll be shocked. I'm like, Green Bay is holding a lot of players back. Because when MVS left, let's see. Let me go to his stats.
And I'm not big on MVS either. I never was, though.
I wanted him back ASAP.
I would have taken him back, but not what he got.
MVS, Christian Watson? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord.
But
that is a dream.
You need a mix of talent. MVS had straight line speed.
I will take.
Well, so does Watson. Lots of dudes have straight line speed.
But MVS is clutch, though. That's the clutch guy.
Was he with us?
Look what he did. Look.
He had a great game.
Chiefs, against the Bengals. MVS torched the Bengals defense by himself.
He had a great game. I agree.
And he was healthy, which he was never healthy in Green Bay.
Never.
Because he knew that this team was going to choke. That's why MVS didn't sign. Of course, why would he want to sign back? Now, if he knew that we were going to a Super Bowl, then I guarantee he would have cut back. He was like, yeah, I want to stay. But he knows that Aaron Rodgers won't give him the ball. Look, 2022, when he went to the Chiefs. Okay, let's start from 2018. Green Bay, 38 catches. 2019, 26 catches. 2020, 33 catches. 2021, 26. Kansas, he got 42 receiving yards. Catches. That's his highest. We
Yeah.
underutilize this man.
But is
Okay,
is 42 catches worth 10 million plus a year?
his speed
I,
does. They
I would
went
say
off his
no.
speed. They went off his speed. That's why they paid, and he showed up in the championship. That's why they paid that man. You get Alan Lazard $15 million. I guarantee you, if we'd have paid him $15 million on this team, I guarantee you he will not see 900,000 or 900 yards. He will not see it. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go to because we underutilize our players. Every player we got. Okay, let's 2018, 581 yards. 2019, 452 yards. 2020, 690 yards. 2021, 430 yards. And 2022, 687 yards. 2020 and 2022 is similar to each other. But it's just
Yeah.
that 2022, he just winning. But his longs, when it got short. But his TDs, 2. So 2020 was almost his best year. Literally, his best year.
Yeah.
2021, 2020, and 2022 is his best years out of all the years that he played.
I would say what you see is what you get.
Okay, let's go to Alan Lazard's stats. Let's see. Okay, 2018, which didn't get nothing. 1 yard. Yeah. 2019, 35 catches, 477, 13.6 average, 43 long, 3 touchdowns. 2020, 33, 451, 13.7, 17 long, 3 touchdowns. 2022 was his best year. Last year was his best year. 60 catches, 788 yards, 13.1 average, 47 long, and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah. And he was the number one.
Terrible.
He's not worth it, dude.
He's
I'd take him. I'd
I
take
take him
him.
for $8 mil. Not even that. 6.
Yeah.
I give him 8 because he signed a tenure for 4 years. I signed him for $7 million a year. 7,
There you go.
14, 21. That's all you worth.
And
Until
he's
you
gonna
until you
get
get 1K yards.
he'll get more than that on the free market. So he's not worth it.
Chicago Bears, some team like Chicago Bears will overpay for him.
Yeah, we don't need that, dude. Put your chips in with Watson and Dubs.
That's a guy. That's Romeo Doubs did better than El Lazard.
And he has a higher ceiling. He has potential.
Right. If we can have another class like this class this year, then I'll give Goody. I make Goody the GOAT. But also,
Yeah,
he
I
got to
mean,
go all in. He needs to go all in with Love. If he pick up his 5th-year option, Love will have 2 more years with him before we can pay him. Until we pay
yeah,
him that salary.
and that is probably what's going to happen. I think.
2024, 2023, he'll be on a rookie deal, and we can build, and we can go all in with him. Don't forget, Jalen Hurts is going to get paid too. Oh, Jalen
Is
Hurts get
in
paid this season.
no, his salary was $1 million this year.
Next year, next season. This is his third. This is his, they picked him his 5th year.
Oh yeah.
So Jalen Hurts get paid the 2020, like going toward 2024.
Yep.
Oh no, this offseason they gonna pay him after the Super Bowl.
Maybe.
So they can get him out early. And we need to pay, and we need Jordan. See, if you trade Aaron Rodgers, we get a bunch of assets, and you can, and if the cap will be cheap.
Yeah. They should have did that last year, to be
Now,
honest.
who would trade them back to MVP? We would look stupid doing it.
Yeah, we would have, but in hindsight, that would have been the better thing, right? Because you could have gotten
The New
a
York Jets
boatload
still,
of
the New
picks,
York
a
Jets, the New York Jets
boatload of
still,
picks.
the New York Jets still want to overpay. Right. He still want to get shit tons of Rodgers for Rodgers. Bro, if the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, they are a legitimate a championship team. Legitimate.
They say it has the talent.
And then we, if Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl, we will be asked out. That means that we are a sorry franchise. That means we are the problem.
And
Bro,
to be
Christian Watson had 41 catches, 611 yards, 14.9 average, and 63 and 7 touchdowns. Almost as much as Alan Lazar. Christian
and he
Watson
mi-
is the definition
and
of
he
number one.
missed half the year. And he missed
And
half the year.
exactly, man. Just I don't know, bro. And Christian Watson had multiple 100-yard games.
Yeah. So you can't tell me we're not going in the right direction at least.
We're going in the right direction. We just gotta find more talent.
Always.
If we trade Aaron Rodgers, trade Aaron Rodgers, trade Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. Oh yeah, Jets gonna be in trouble because they gotta learn Aaron Rodgers hand signals.
There you go.
They finna be in trouble, and they got to deal with his diva ass every offseason. Talking about he want to retire and shit. And New York Jets finna be overwhelmed.
Which is why I question whether or not he will get traded because who wants to rent Rodgers for 1 year?
In New York Jets, everybody talking about if Aaron Rodgers come to April or March, spring football, then we all in. But if he ain't coming, then who wants to trade for a diva? That's gonna always be a mess. Always gonna cry. Always gonna do this, do that. Always gonna be on social media talking about he want to retire. That's why the Jets haven't sent yet because they're like, do we want to go all in and maybe Aaron Rodgers do need a fresh start, you know?
Maybe.
But Aaron Rodgers loves this franchise so much he don't want to leave it.
It's his
And
legacy.
I get and knowing up to get D
Taylor?
Hop, we probably is gonna go get a D Hop, somebody that a veteran. Maybe we is gonna go all in. But we waiting on Aaron Rodgers to answer. And Aaron Rodgers talking about that he's not gonna hold us hostage. You're holding us hostage.
Well,
It's the same time, around the same time you and not gonna play. Around this time in February or next month.
but yeah, but shit doesn't get going until like the combine, right?
And the combine is actually next month.
Yeah. There you go. We'll have our answer by then. So it's not all clouds. We get, there's some good things that could happen and there's time. There is time to let it play out.
That makes no sense.
I just know, Taylor, you want to get shit done now.
Man, it's not the point. Is that I want success. I want to keep success going.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it's just when something is going good, you don't stop. You don't stop and have a break. What successful person stop from? What successful person that have a break? No successful person that run $1 billion companies they find things to elevate. They don't find things to if something breaks, they hurry up and fix it before it get worse. Same thing
Yes.
with a football business. Something breaks, you fix it in a hurry because the longer it breaks, the longer it's hard and the more expensive it gets. So if you get it now while it's cheap, take care of it. Then you're gonna still spend millions of dollars. It's like a car. If you don't get your car fixed, What happened to it? It gets worse. It gets worse. And then you gotta go buy something else. And then you gotta go buy you a whole nother car. Cause that one don't work anymore. So this
I
team,
agree with you.
what this team does, TR, it it breaks something that it if it breaks something. Wait, how you say it? If something don't need fixed, don't break it. This team fixed the
If
broken parts,
if
but
it don't need fixing,
they be
oh,
breaking the fixed parts. It's opposite. You get what I'm saying?
I totally agree with what you're saying, but I don't necessarily think that the Packers are taking the approach you're suggesting. I think there's a certain number of factors that play into it, which is like timing, and also they have their own internal processes for evaluating things, and we don't see that stuff as fans. So
If like I said, if we had the Chiefs GM, the Eagles GM, man, I'm telling you, this will be nipped in the butt in a hurry. Goop, I understand, but Goop, you need assistance. You need somebody to teach you how to do something. That's what you need assistance. Matter for you need assistance on the offense. Joe Barry need assistance. Every level
yeah,
needs assistance. Every level
yes,
need a guy that's an elite guy that won championships already with different teams. Goot haven't won no championship with no team.
the
Every team
Packers.
he haven't won it. He
He's
been to
been with the Packers for like 20 years. So yeah.
who Goot
Yeah, he's been with the Packers for a long time.
since when? He was our GM.
Well, he was in the scouting department. He was, he came up through the ranks. And that's one thing the Packers do is they promote from within.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why we haven't got no. That's why our team was trash because of him. He was the problem. You see,
He learned the old way of doing things. And that's what I said earlier, Taylor. I was agreeing with you that they need probably some fresh eyes, a fresh take on it.
they need a black guy running this thing with some juice. Give me
Sure,
Kanye West. Give me
sure.
Kanye West, or
Kanye.
Floyd Mayweather or somebody with some juice. That with some juice that's gonna spend some money. Man, we sitting there on our asses doing nothing.
uh,
We want everything to come at us. They feel Goody feel word is if it's the right if it's the right price, we get it. The right
yeah,
price ain't nothing gonna be right price. You gotta go out and get it, homie. Ain't nothing gonna be right.
well,
Nothing. What Super Bowl caliber team? What Super Bowl caliber team ever says that? That's corny. Like the Bengals. If the Bengals want you, they go get you. Buffalo. Even the Broncos. If they want you, they're gonna get you. What happened to the Goop of 2019, 2020 Goop? When you trade up to go get somebody. You trade up to get Rashawn Gary. You traded up to get Jair. It didn't fall in your lap. You traded up to get Chris Watson. Why you couldn't trade up in the first round? You traded
I,
up.
I think he would if he was targeting a certain player. He did it with love, right? He might be wrong, but he did.
I mean,
I don't think
Love can be a top 10 quarterback. He
he
learned for
could be. He
back
could
to back.
be.
He learned for back to back MVP. I just hope when he gets good, I just hope he don't be an asshole like them.
Yeah.
Fuck, break the curse, man. Break the curse. Break the curse. I would also love Jordan Love to start because he would go to OTAs with the players. He would go to
Yep.
every OTA, every training camp. While Aaron Rodgers over in Subaru, smoking a cigar, kicking back, ain't doing nothing, no work with his rich girlfriend. instead of his ass being in practice and get to know him play. Then how
well,
you gonna expect the players to know the hand signals if you don't come to practice and teach them?
yeah,
You expect them to learn. You expect them. Everybody's not Devontae. It took Devontae Adams a long time to be a Devontae Adams. It took Stephon Diggs a long time to be a Stephon Diggs.
yeah. It takes time, dude.
Devontae Adams wasn't no Justin Jefferson that's come out the blue just beast mode.
No,
It's rare to find Jameer Chase and Justin Jefferson. They come from
I agree.
LSU. They work with Odell and Jarvis Landry. They work with them.
I
So of course
agree.
they're gonna be better. Cause
I agree.
Odell teaches them how Odell teaches them the NFL way. That's why they came out the blue looking good. Ain't nobody else like them. They are a rare breed.
I
You ain't gonna
agree.
find those type of guys.
Totally agree.
Maybe Marvin Harris Jr. next year Ohio State probably come out like that. Maybe. I mean, well, I can't. I'm lying. I'm lying. Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, they came out to play.
But
They probably was.
they aren't at the
They were probably the
level.
closest thing to Justin Jefferson and Jameer Chase. The
Yes,
closest.
but they're not at that level yet.
Nah. They probably bet. Nah. Yeah. Well, they all got a bullshit quarterback. So Justin Jefferson and Jameer Chase got the best. Jameer Chase and Justin Jefferson got the best quarterbacks.
I'd
Drake London
argue
got
that.
Desmond Ritter. Chris Olave got I don't know who they quarterback. Jesus.
Exactly. Who knows?
And Wilson got fucking Zach Wilson, the bust QB in the league. So
yeah. So if we really think about it, Taylor, they aren't doing as bad as we might think. If you really think about it, Goot isn't as bad as we might think.
he's not bad. It's just that he just make stupid a scratching way. He gives head scratches. A lot of head. Like, why would he do that?
I agree, but do other teams feel the same way?
Other teams, they get the right players. Like Eagles, ain't no weaknesses on the Eagles.
I agree with that. That's an exception. The Chiefs and the Eagles, yes. But most of the other teams, I bet you they have some head scratchers too. I don't know enough about all the other
Super Bowl
teams.
every year with our defense. Every year.
Should be.
They looking for a defense. They looking for a defense. Now I understand Joe Barry had the Kansas City Chiefs defense there. Damn. But you got a top 5, you have a top 10, top 5 player at every level, a Pro Bowler at every level. What team in the NFL right now have a Pro Bowl at every level? Offense, a Pro Bowler, 2 Pro Bowlers, 3 Pro Bowlers on defense, a MVP quarterback, a Pro Bowler, Aaron Jones. What team that have 11? What team that have a squad like us? No team. It's just that every year we have bad coaches. We have a Super Bowl caliber team. It's just that we don't get the right coaches.
There's still weaknesses. Would you agree?
Matt LaFleur is good. Okay, a good OC, but you pick up Joe Barry instead of getting the Broncos head DC. Look, you still can get the Broncos DC. Go interview for somebody for something, but you want to stick with Joe Barry. I know how this year gonna go. Week 1, you're gonna be ass. Week 2, gonna be ass, and then it's gonna be the same story. TR, yeah. I'm telling you, Joe Barry is gonna be the same story. We're gonna spend more. We're gonna spend more and more draft picks on defense just to look bad in the regular season.
Let's take a step back. Just seriously, just with this Joe Barry thing. He's been with the Packers 2 years, right? Last year was a bad year. We know that. At least they got better towards the end, right? We can agree on that.
Okay.
The year before that, how bad was the defense the year before? I would argue it was one of the strengths of the team.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But Joe Barry got belted out by superstars. It didn't like T.R., we are not the Houston Texans. Put Joe Barry on his Houston Texans. What could he do with that? When you have a Stokes run a 4-2, when you have a Campbell playing on all pro level. Well, I can say this. Joe Barry put players in the winnable spots. This year, Amos playing fucking 40 yards off the ball. Safety Amos was playing damn near to the other touchdown. And people call Amos weak. I understand that how you feel. But when your players is playing out of position every game, and you lose a Rashawn Gary, you lose a Stokes, and then you don't have no packages that's ready to go, look how bad it is. Like, Joe Barry, why you haven't done stunts? Why you don't do stunts?
And again,
you did stunts one time on a weak Rams, on a weak and cheap O-line. Why you do stunts against the Eagles?
I'll tell you why. Because they were weak up front. Think about it. And sometimes the players don't match the scheme. I totally agree with you.
Oh, Lane Johnson he retore his groin. He playing. Man, you finna.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Oh, this is a championship game. Lane Johnson's from the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Look what the Eagles done. They got the nasty O-line. They picked up Jordan Davis. Just look how they draft. And Eagles traded for drafts. They traded players away for drafts.
I agree.
Aaron Jones, instead of you paying Aaron Jones all that money, you could have traded him away and got some draft assets.
Yeah.
But see, we ain't good because
when you're
the 49ers is good because they can use it. Aaron Jones will probably be a 2K running back right now on the 49ers. Look at Christian McCaffrey. If we had Christian McCaffrey, I bet you we underutilize him.
I don't know, Taylor. I mean, part of it you have to keep in mind is that we're always top heavy on salaries. If you're carrying one of the highest paid quarterbacks, if you're carrying the highest paid offensive linemen, running backs, wide receiver, when you're carrying those heavy contracts, you can't do all the maneuvering that, like, say, the Eagles have done over the last few years.
49ers got five max players, and they still have money. Nick Bosa, Trent Williams, Fred Warner.
Okay. Is Fred Warner that high of a salary?
Let's see. What's Fred Warner? Oh, Frank. Oh, the Panthers said that the Panthers player said they hired the wrong coach. Everybody wanted Wilk. You know the dude I'm saying? The intern. He was the interim coach of the Panthers.
I'm not familiar with him.
The black coach, Wilkins, the guy I just said that I wanted my DC.
Yes. I just don't know. I don't know much more about him.
The Panthers player said they want him as head coach. They wanted him.
Then he's head coaching material. Why would he take a position coach with the Packers?
He left. 49ers interviewed him for DC.
He'll probably be as DC.
Exactly. And we ain't doing nothing.
We don't have a DC job open. They made that decision.
We can get a defensive coordinator assistant. We can get we still have a DB coach or a passing game coach. We need a new safety.
Yeah.
We need a safety coach. We need a lot of stuff to retool this team. But Matt Matt LaFleur, I'm going to stick with my guys.
But would he take
I'm gonna-
that type of a job with the Packers as opposed to being a coordinator with a different team? What's good for him?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying, but I mean, it's like, you know,
I just, I just love success. I love
I'm
watching the score. I love watching us go to the championship. I love it. It's just that when you got a bunch of knuckleheads in the front office that don't want to get Aaron Rodgers some help. Obviously he broke his arm. He broke his hand because he had. Obviously he thought he hovered the ball and take sacks because nobody gets open. You expect
yeah,
Alan Lazard to break somebody. You expect uh,
exactly.
like Randall
Exactly.
Cobb man. I guarantee you, you get Aaron Rodgers some elite weapons this season. I guarantee you we go all the way.
He
Joe
could.
Barry, if Joe Barry played the last 4 games, but starting week 1 and be consistently with it, we going. But
He could.
if you expect Aaron Rodgers to go to Super Bowl with more rookies and bad enough you're going OTAs really, then yeah, you setting us up for failure.
I
If you
agree. It
unless
could.
you unless you go get Quentin Johnson, a Jackson Smith, uh, players that's gonna make an immediate impact, not these rookies that's a long term. Man, like I said, man, you could have got George Pickens at first round 20, the 24th pick. I mean the
Sure.
20th pick. You could have got George Pickens. You could have got Walker, George Pickens, Christian Watson, and Romeo Dobbs. That would have been a better four than Devontae Wyatt. But I understand why we picked Devontae Wyatt because he was a Georgia Bulldog, and
We
going
need
Bulldogs on the team. This could be a Bulldog. I understand that. So
we need him up front. We need him in the trenches.
and you see, and Devontae Wyatt show us why he was a first round pick. So hey, I ain't mad at that. Quay Walker showed us why he was a first round pick. I ain't mad at it. It's just that Bulldogs just built different, but they also go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot to be thankful for and a lot to look forward to. Can Christian Watson take that next step?
Is this
Can
defense?
Romeo take that next step?
If this
Can the
offense can,
offensive line get healthy and solidified?
all right,
It's not doom and gloom everywhere, you know? There's potential still.
all right.
You got the 15th pick. What are we going to do with that? Can you get someone who can contribute right away?
I don't know. To me, I'm gonna say for me, since we don't hit on day threes, we should gather all day 3 picks and go out and look for a veteran receiver.
We could.
Unless or use your day 2 pick and a day 3 picks to go get a Jerry Judy.
Is he all that?
Man,
I don't.
hey,
I don't know
look,
him that well. I
let
know
me
he's
tell you this.
good.
Let me tell you this. Jerry Judy route running will look better than Devontae Allen route running in 2 years.
Okay.
His route running will be better than Devontae. He will be better than Devontae.
Okay.
But he just let Aaron Rodgers coach him up. I'm telling you're not sticking Jerry Judy 1-on-1. You better Jerry Judy across from Christian Watson. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, I'm telling you, Tr. I'm going to send him. I'm going to send some highlights of his route running. You'll be like, what the
All
man? I'm
right.
telling you, this dude is awesome. This dude is awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. Well,
Yes.
tell you what, Taylor. I do have to get off. I gotta take my son to work in a couple
Yeah.
minutes.
I'll gonna tell you. Yeah. I'll gonna tell you. We should get Discord and we can watch film since you don't have since you don't have an iPhone. We can like screen share and watch YouTube. But we should get Discord so we can watch like film and stuff. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be amazed with this cat. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you just
And
send
he
me
on the
some.
rookie, and he on a rookie deal still right now.
You can send me some highlights. I'll look at it. I don't know if I'll use Discord and all that. I got
But
enough
I see some highlights.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna get going. I hope you have a great day, great
All right. You
weekend,
too.
and we'll be in touch.
All right.
All right, later.